guys, Betty here, and today's video is going to be April's book of the month. Now, I know I have been kind of MIA of late. I just basically, people won't leave me alone. On my days off and stuff like that, you know, I get ready, I sit down and think, right, I'm gonna make a video, and then somebody texts me and somebody wants to do something or something stupid like that. So I apologise profusely, but I'm here. This is a dark romance month, guys. 18 plus only, not suitable for younger audiences, but I will let you know that next month is going to be just a normal fiction month. There's not going to be any dark romance whatsoever because I kind of feel like it's getting on my nerves, you know, like really getting on my nerves. So I just kind of wanted a bit of a break and kind of wanted some normal fiction, you know, just some normal bog standard fiction. So to kick things off, the first book is Twist Me by Anna Zaires. Zaires? Here's a look at the cover. So, before I go into the synopsis, I really loved and appreciated the author of this book liking my post and following me. I really appreciated that, so thank you very much. I love it when authors can take 5 minutes out of their lives and kind of, you know, give you a bit of a... I love that. I love it. I think it's awesome. Anyway, the story starts with Nora, an 18-year-old who meets Julian in a club one night. Will their paths cross? Now, I know my synopses are a bit bland sometimes, but I don't want to give anything away. I found this book really easy to read, which, you know, I love. I hate, you know, books that can, you know, take a lot of concentration to actually enjoy. Okay, Anna, I gotta be completely honest with you, babes. You're breaking my pet hate. You're breaking my pet hate. Oh my god. This girl, Nora, loses her virginity within the first few pages of the book. Why do I pick these books? Why? Nora is annoyingly submissive, which I can't stand. I stopped and started so many times with this book. It was unreal. There were times when the story just seems completely empty, completely void of any emotion. There was no real purpose. I couldn't connect with any of the characters, to be honest with you, or the storyline. It repeats itself like a twat. I didn't expect this to be kind of a review, but it is. I just found it so unbelievable. I finished it. I was like, yeah, I finished it, but I don't know. It was the same as every other dark fucking romance. The fucking same. No beef against you, Anna. It's getting on my nerves at the minute. On to book 2, Underestimated by Jettie Woodruff. Okay, synopsis. A girl called Riley escapes from her husband, Drew. She changes her identity, moves to a new town. Will her husband ever find her? Dun dun dun! I've got to be honest with this book as well, guys. I thought it was utter shit. I really did. I couldn't connect with any characters. It was really simple, really boring, really got on my nerves. I couldn't engage in the story whatsoever. I thought the writing was too simple and I really didn't enjoy it. Can you see now why next month's gonna be just a normal fiction fucking month? Because dark romance is doing my fucking head in. I seem to be going round in circles with the same fucking subject matter and it is getting on my fucking tits. Book 3 is Debt by Nina Jones. Here's a look at the cover. So, I loved this little touch that this book had. She had like a playlist for every chapter in the book, like a music playlist, and I thought that was really super cool. I thought that was awesome. I did sometimes go on YouTube while I was reading it and kind of listen to the song that she had chosen for that chapter, but I really did enjoy it. I loved that bit. I loved it. Synopsis. Mia, who has a sketchy past, works at a sex toy business and she wants to act out her wildest fantasies, so she hires a prostitute to attack her. So this is like rape fantasies, obviously. It was nice actually to read something with a bit of a different storyline, you know? He's not like a McJillian, McBillion, McFrickin' billionaire, and she's a fucking virgin, and he's a dominant, and he's gonna fucking whip her into shape. None of that shit here. This woman, she takes it into her own hands, she wants to experience something, so, you know, I kind of love that. Girl power, you know? Don't wait around for a man so you can express your fantasies, do you know what I mean? I thought that was cool. The way that the author, like, got her characters to think about certain things, I really, really did relate. I thought that was awesome. The suspense throughout this book was absolutely killing me. It really, really was. It was like, will they, won't they, will they, won't they? Like, come on, you know? There was a lot of running monologues that kind of got on my nerves. It kind of got a little bit boring, but I did enjoy the story. I enjoyed it. It was something different, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you, Nina. Thank you for opening my eyes. Thanks, love. On to book 4 is Scars, book 1 by Sinden West. Here's a look at the cover. So, synopsis. The story is about a girl called Paige from a small town. Her best friends die in a car crash while her mother kicks her out because she slept with her beef. As Paige leaves work, she gets knocked unconscious and kidnapped. Will she want to return to her shitty life? Yes, kidnap fantasies, guys. I'm going through like all the fantasies today. The abuse does get a little bit extreme in this book. If you're not of the faint-hearted and you kind of like your love without the abuse, then don't look at this book because it is quite full on. But I loved them. I did. I loved the pair in this book. I thought they were awesome. I finished this book within 3 hours. Really enjoyable. I thought it was, like, you know how I've said in my previous videos that I do love, I love how the characters react with each other in those abusive situations, and I really, really enjoyed that in this book. I really did. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Book 5, Memory, Part 2 by Sinden West. So this is like the part 2 of the other one. Here's a look at the cover. Synopsis. Paige gets back to real life, but can she cope with the real world? Is Aaron really what she wants? Dun dun dun! So, I hate that this is a short story. I wanted more. I want more. Okay, Miss West? I want more. I want fucking more! Paige stayed a cold-hearted bitch while Aaron softened, which was kind of nice. It was nice to see roles reversed. That was lovely. The ending was weird. I didn't want it to end. I wanted to know what happens next. It was gutted that it ended the way that it did, because, like, you don't... I can't say that. Like, you don't... What happens, you don't expect to happen. You kind of want a little bit more on that subject, but it kind of just ends abruptly. There is a third novel in Aaron's perspective, but from previous experiences with Grey for 50 Shades, I really, 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 really don't like hearing their perspective. So I'm not going to read that book, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Number 1 was better than number 2. Book 6 is The Darkness Within Him, the Untwisted series by Alice Raine. Here's a look at the cover. Like I've said, guys, all these books are dark romance, so they are 18+, so please bear that in mind. Synopsis. The story is about Rebecca, who owns a bookstore, and Nicholas, who is a professional piano player. The story continues through their turbulent relationship. So, as you know, I read most of these books on my Kindle, so I don't have page numbers, I have percentages. I was 3% into this book and I was skipping parts already. So you know that it's not going to be like, you know, fucking great or anything like that. It is extremely detailed, extremely. Rebecca gets quite whiny at points, and I don't know. The story's a bit all over the place. I'm very confused. Were we in the past? Were we in the present? What the fuck was going on? Once you find your feet, it's not too bad. The monologues are fucking huge, which, you know, gets on my nerves. It is a bit like 50 Shades. I struggled to finish it. It was a bitch to finish, if I've got to be honest with you. It really, really was a struggle, but I was so determined to fucking finish it. I really was. And yeah, it was alright. Like, it was okay. Book 7 is The End of Never by J.A. Redmerski. Here's a look at the cover. Synopsis. This story is about a girl called Cameron Bennett. With a pessimistic attitude, after her boyfriend died and parents split up, one day she decides she's had enough of her life, packs her things and leaves. I'm already into the subject matter because it has always been my dream. It has always been my dream just to pack up my shit and just go. It really, really has. Just go, you know, So, you know, I was head over heels for this. I already read Killing Sorry by J.A. Redmerski last year and I fucking loved it. I think she's a fucking awesome author. I think she's awesome. She's really good, like Redmerski. She's really good at creating a dark atmosphere. The book is split into monologues. First it's Andy, then it's Cam. I put you, Redmerski, Red, you are a dirty bitch all of a sudden, because it does get a little bit dirty. The story is so sweet. I didn't expect, oh my god, there is a dramatic turn at about 80% of the book, and you're just like, huh? What? Huh? Did I just read that? But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I loved it, if I've got to be honest though. I really, really did enjoy it. I really did. It's not so dark romancy. I think it's a bit like young adult, you know, that kind of era. But I loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. I really did. So book 8 is The Edge of Always Part 2 by J.A. Redmerski. Here's a look at the cover. So, I obviously had to read part 2. Didn't I? I did. The story continues. Will Cameron fall into her depressive thinking, or can she live her life like she's always dreamed? This girl has some bad fucking luck. She really, really does. I gotta say about this book, personally, I gave up halfway through. And it's not because I didn't like it, because I did. I fucking loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. But I personally didn't feel like I needed the extra installment. I really didn't. I personally loved the previous book and I didn't need this. But I wanted to chuck it in because I did get about halfway through. And yeah, nothing against her, you know, Red. We're still, you know, lovers. But yeah. Book 9, His Gift, Part 2 by Aubrey Dark. Here's a look at the cover. Yes, back on the Aubrey train, come on! Synopsis. The story continues with billionaire Jake and the wrong time and place Lacey. Will Jake be able to fully dominate Lacey and will she let him? Aubrey, baby, you are committing my pet hate. Sex literally in the first page. Literally on the first page. Warm me up a little bit, Aub. You know, warm me up to it. Don't just chuck it on me all of a sudden. Oddly, I had a Disney moment while reading this book. I really did. Do you know that part in Beauty and the Beast where, like, the Beast shows Belle the library and she's like... Well, I kind of got that because he shows her this art studio and she's kind of like... So yeah, Disney moment. 50 Shades. 50 Shades. It gets on my nerves that they're short stories. Aubrey, baby. Why can't you make them just in, like, bigger parts? Why are you in short stories? Because you warm me up, you get me going, and then the fucking book has ended and then I have to go and buy the next book, which is really annoying. Why can't you just mash them all into one and then I can read them all? You know? Come on. Because by the time I've read this book, I can't really remember the last book because they're short stories. But that's my only complaint. Aubrey, I still love you. Book 10. The final book in this month's book of the month. 10 books, guys. The Submissive by Tara Sumi. Here's a look at the cover. Synopsis. Q, the millionaire Nathaniel, and a wannabe submissive, Abigail. Dun dun dun! Slowly, this book did start to win me over. I find Abigail quite relatable. I did relate to her. Another Disney moment in this book as well. Another Beauty and the Beast moment, which I was just like, it's not appropriate. This part toward the end that was really rushed. I would have dragged it out if that was me, you know, if I was writing it. I would have dragged it the fuck out, but you know, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It was really enjoyable for the most part. It rushed all the good parts, but overall I did really enjoy it. There were some parts where I thought, you could do a bit more there, love. You could, but, you know, yeah. Those are my books of the month. And to be honest with you, I don't have a book of the month because they were all just kind of mediocre. And this is why next month is going to be fiction. Just normal, just bog standard fucking fiction. Because I can't stand dark romance. This happens a lot to me though, it does. I kind of read a lot and it kind of just gets to the point where it gets a little bit repetitive, so I need a break and then I crave it and then I jump back into it. But yeah, I hope you're all well, guys. Videos will be resuming, definitely. I have some good ones coming up. I hope everything's well with you. Please like and subscribe, you know what you're doing. I hope you're having a good day and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks guys, bye!